Well, my daddy was a backwoods self-made type. Never went to school, couldn't read nor write, but made a fortune selling hogs and was suspicious of education. So when I told him I was going off to school, he said, "You'll just become some city-fied fool. Don't expect no help from me, son, and no financial remuneration." Well, when I heard of that course, of course, I thought of you. And how great it'd be if you could sit and talk with old Blue. Well, the line fell silent, I thought all was lost. Then he finally spoke up and said, "What's that cost?" I said, "Dad, it's a bargain at $5,000 per semester." Well, he didn't balk, and he didn't complain, and old Blue showed up on the very next train. That's how my dad became the proud investor. That's the story of a higher education of old Blue. Story that if it's not, it ought to be true. That physical mental situation of my very own creation, inspiration that I call education of old Blue. Yeah, the money just kept on rolling in, folks. For 8 semesters, $40,000. Then all too soon, time to graduate. The day had come, the day had dawned, I'd come to hate. The day I had to go home and face my dad. When I stepped off a train, he said, "Where's old Blue?" "Come here, boy, I want to talk to you." I swallowed hard and said, "Pop, I've got some news. I'm afraid it's bad." You see, coming home on the train, old Blue was smoking his pipe and reading the New York Times. When he pulled off his glasses and looked over and said, "Boy, are you aware of all of your daddy's crimes?" Then he said, "Well, he's a mass murderer, just asked any hog, treated my mama just like a dog, rubbed my nose in stuff you wouldn't believe and made me sleep on a hard, cold ground." But I can talk now, and his days are through, 'cause I'm gonna tell your mama a thing or two about his secret drinking habits and his affair with a Widow Brown. And when I heard Blue say those things, Pop, something snapped inside my brain. So I grabbed him up and I strangled him and I throwed him off a train. Well, my daddy looked at me with his eyes ablaze, his face contorted like somebody crazed. He didn't look like he believed a word I'd said. Then he grabbed my coat, pulled me up real close and said, "Boy, there's just one thing I want to know. Are you real sure that no good lying flea bag is dead?" That's the story of higher education of old Blue. Story that if it's not, it ought to be true. That physical mental situation of my very own creation.